Hello everyone, Spectre Heart here. We're back at it again with Genshin Impact on Ether's journey. And specifically today, we're going to be focusing on tackling a couple of quests. We'll see how quickly we can get some of these done. But first things first on the agenda is talk to Catherine in Natlan. So onwards we go then. All right, here we are. Looks like, ooh, this is a lovely, ooh, I love the hats there. But I'm getting distracted. Moving on. Looks like we're in a little bazaar-like area, and there's Catherine. Hello, long time no see. Ad Astra Abazik. I think that's how you pronounce it. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild and to Natlan. Yeah, so about that sweet commissions here. What do you got? Please wait a moment. Once you've registered, you'll be able to accept commissions here. Natlan is a land full of challenge and opportunity, filled with powerful foes and unexplored ruins. Okay, so like every other region we've seen. Be bold and confident. You'll be able to seize these opportunities and accomplish great things. I've already done a lot of that, but I did that off screen, so I guess it doesn't count. Ad Astra Abazik. Adventurer, forge onward to reach the stars and conquer the abyss. Ooh, that's a little ominous there. To reach Celestia and conquer the abyss. Wait, was that it? All names are noble. Wait until 2 days later. Is it really as simple as that? Alright, so that's the main quest there. So I want to hold off on that for the moment. Let's see, what else is on my list today? I got the Call of the Mystical Martial Arts. And that's all the way in Mondstadt. So actually I'll go ahead and I'll activate that next. Kind of whittle away the side quests. Alright then. Well, it's nice seeing you, Catherine, but I gotta fly. Bye! Help, help, is there anyone out there who can save me? Well, seems like she's not gonna last much longer. Let's go help her out. I mean, do we though? But then again, if we don't get the loot. So I guess we gotta help him if we want that sweet loot. Alright. What are you doing out here by yourself?
One with nature.
Ooh, more enemy reinforcements. What did you do?
As the moon. As one with wind and cloud. The world knows me.
Alright, we all good? Everyone calm down? Alright, let's see. Where are ya? Jazine? What are you doing out here by yourself? You saved at last. Thank you so much. I'm called Jazine. As you can see, I'm an adventurer. Are you, though? Someone as skilled as you is surely no ordinary person. You even have a flying little robot. Are you a well-meaning knight, or perhaps an errant hero wandering the land? I mean, technically both. I am but a passing traveler. I would prefer not to reveal my identity. Let's see. I think just staying true to passing traveler. Because if we use the second option, I feel like that's kind of adds a little more mystery to us and makes them, more intrigued that they may want to find out who we are. So I think a simple passerby will suffice. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's Aether, who also happens to be a member of the Adventurers Guild. So you're an adventurer after all, and quite the experienced one at that. You're able to dispose of such powerful monsters so easily. There really always is a bigger fish. That there is. There's smaller fish and bigger fish. All over. Whereas for me, in training, I can easily remember what to do, but the second I have to do it for real, my body just doesn't listen to me. Ah, okay. Performance anxiety, I see. Or stage fright, or whatever other terminology you want to utilize in this situation. Makes sense. It's easy to study and train by yourself, but when you're putting yourself into the actual situation itself, your body may not respond as positively or the way you want it to, so you end up freezing up. Makes sense, especially if you're by yourself. If anything, it would probably be a good idea for you to have someone as maybe an overseer of some kind, kind of watch you kind of like hidden away. So if something does go wrong, and if they feel like they need to step in, they could step in. So this way, you get the experience of training your body in real life combat scenarios, while also still having a bit of a safety net. At least that's my opinion. Anyways, enough about my ramblings. Do I really have to train for another 3 to 5 years, just like my teacher said? But it'll be totally humiliating if I go back empty-handed like this. Sob, sob, sob. Oh, okay, take it easy there. Aw, it's probably just because we have more experience. It took us a long time and a lot of battles before we got this strong. Yes and no, I'd say, personally. I mean, to be fair, I believe, if I recall correctly, the travelers that you pick are, I think they travel throughout the cosmos, so definitely had some experience under our belt before we got to Teyvat, I believe. At least I believe that was the backstory for the characters. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what it was. But anyways, first you need to be able to stay calm. It's also important to judge the situation. Both are valid but sometimes you may not be able to have the chance to judge the situation in time. So, honestly, I would say the first thing you should do is stay calm, no matter what. Because the minute you start freaking out, you've already lost. Yeah, rookies often panic when they get into a real fight, so they tend to perform way worse than you might have otherwise. No matter how strong the enemy looks, you gotta keep a cool head while you observe them and find their weak points. Well, to be fair, like I said, you don't know, depending how fast the battle is, you may not be able to notice their weak point immediately. That's why I will say that's why I usually prefer ranged in general, or anything that provides me a lot of movement. Especially in, other games that have that, or D&D. And then you can take them down the flats with a good old 1-2 wop kapow. What is this, a comic? I see. Now that's experience talking. It seems I still need to hone my skills as I travel. Yeah, it seems like you're on a journey as well. Yes, I'm planning a trip to Liyue. Oh, okay, that's not too far. Have you heard of the martial arts of Liyue? I've heard people can fly from rooftop to rooftop and run up walls, harden their skin so weapons can't pierce them, even split iron like it was kindling. Oh, this sounds like Adepti you're hearing about. If I could find a master to teach me a thing or two, I bet this whole adventuring thing would be a lot easier for me. Yeah, I can see that. But I would say personally, in general, I don't think you will... it would technically be easier, I guess. But I would say don't ever go with that mindset, because if you think you're going to have it easier ultimately, then the universe is going to throw something at you that you're not going to be prepared for, that's, obviously not going to make things easy for you. But to be perfectly honest, though, I've been a member of the Adventurers Guild for quite some time now. This is my first time going on a long trip. No sooner had I left the city than I found my way blocked by monsters. Can I really make it to Liyue in one piece? Yeah, we've been to Liyue. Come on, we'll take you. That's a little presumptuous. Let's just say we've been to Liyue ourselves many times. Wow, to have such a legendary colleague looking after me. Legendary? There's hope for my journey after all. Suspicious, but I'll let it slide. Still, you must be really busy for you to take the time to do this for me. Okay, the way you're changing your dialogue now almost suggests that you know who we are exactly now. Fighting for justice is just part of my daily routine. Helping the next generation of heroes is part of my job too. I wouldn't say it's really a job per se, but I would say, if anything, it's always good to help people out if they're struggling a little bit. In that case, allow me to thank you in advance for putting up with me for a while at least. I studied the map carefully before setting out, so I'll do my best not to slow you down. Alright, So it looks like we're having a bit of an escort mission, it seems. Sort of. Alright, where are they? Okay, they're not too far. I think I'll go ahead and I'll just walk and I'll just transition over there when we get closer. Now that we got those little slime balls out of the way, let's see. Ooh, I see some barrels over there. Sorry, can you wait here for a moment? For okay, that's this feels like a trap now. What is it? Did you forget something? A little late to be forgetting something now. No, that I didn't. But looking at the map, if we go any further, we'll have left Mondstadt. And there's no way to know when I'll return. When my teacher sees my message, he'll flip his lid, as they say, these kids. Oh, really? Something tells me you're not supposed to be here. Yeah, the adventurer too. You mentioned your teacher before. Yes, when he first became an adventurer, he ran into some miniatures out in the wild. During the melee, he let his guard down and got knocked out by an axe. He was lucky a passing knight saved him and took him back. Oh, okay, that's good. He was so ashamed he decided to train his combat skills to the absolute max before he went out again. He's now been training for a decade. Oh. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of. If anything, it would probably be better to, go with a group, if anything, so that way, if you encounter anything like that again, you won't have too much problem. Almost sounds like a shut-in, actually. He always says the basics are the most important, but I just can't stand hacking away at wooden dummies every day. So I went out alone without telling him. Go back once you're stronger, do something he'll be proud of. Yeah, go back once you're stronger. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And also maybe to send a letter so that he doesn't completely freak out because if you say he's gonna freak out, then he may try to find you actually. Okay, so that may come up later. Ah, I've got it. Justine takes out some dandelion seeds from her pack, places them on her palm, she peeks you. Yeah, okay, that goes too fast. According to our customs, dandelions can carry wishes. I just wish that everything would go smoothly on my journey, that I'll reach my goals, and that my teacher will understand me. And you just jinxed it. I'm certain the Animal Archon has heard your wish. In a bottle of booze. Yeah, time to forge ahead. Alright, off we go again. Interesting, so this is the marker indicator of the Mondstadt's limp, Let me check the map real quick. Yeah, no, that would be the line there, because at that point, then you actually get into leeway proper. I always forget it. Man, the beginning area was really small back in the day. That was the cutoff point? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. I mean, it makes sense for the starting area. Hopefully later on they'll extend off to the north here. But for now, alright, looks like we're heading off. Ah, okay, we're gonna head to the bridge there, where if you go up to the top of the cliff here, there's that weird Hilichurl possible encounter. Alright, we should be nearing the next mark in our adventure. Let's see. Here's the bridge. And there's the cutscene. That's Dioa Marsh up ahead, right? It's so beautiful, you won't see anything like this in Mondstadt. Well, that's because we're not in Mondstadt anymore, hon. I knew that going on a journey was the right decision. Oh, right. This doesn't happen every day, so let's take a picture together as a keepsake. Oh, most certainly.
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
Not now, Paimon. Come on. You're ruining the perfect photo opportunity here. Alright, let's go ahead. Do I talk to you? I can never tell sometimes when they have us do these little photograph moments. If I have to be in a specific spot, do I have to just pull out the camera myself? Or do I have to, do X, Y, or Z? In this case, I had to talk to her. So let's go ahead and take the... let's see, let's edit it a little bit. Don't want to just... Let's see. Ooh. I kind of like that angle a little bit. Let's see if I can get that in. Ooh, but I want to get that mountain in over there. But I want to get the signpost as well. Kind of back up a little bit, turn it a little bit. Okay, I think that's a good spot there. All right, and it looks like we should still be good to take the photo. So say cheese, everyone. Cheese! Go ahead and we'll save that. We'll treasure this photo of us together. Ah, I didn't realize how hungry I was until I relaxed. Now you mention it, Paimon's tummy is starting to rumble too. Let's find a place to rest. Paimon, light a fire and start cooking. Yep, no, that's the appropriate response. Hey, you can't just order Paimon around like that. I can when I'm the one doing all the fighting. Besides, it's not like you don't know what Paimon's cooking is like. Let's take a look around, find a place we can score some food. Uh-huh. There don't seem to be any suitable restaurants nearby. No, well, there's that inn over there. Given how much you've helped and how much I look up to you, I'd feel bad eating at just any old place. Speaking of food, might that building on top of that giant rock up ahead be the famous Wang Shu Inn? That it is. You almost have it in the palm of your hand, too. I heard from a Liyue merchant who does business in Mondstadt that the food there is simply superb. Let me treat you to a feast as thanks. Woohoo! Food, free food, that is. Yeah, there it is. There's the free food. Alright, then. Looks like we have to head into the inn. So, next transition. Whee! Let's head down. Here we go. Ah, Wangshu Inn. That brings back a lot of memories. Oh, there's the elevator. Bye! Alright, let's see. The marker should be just around this corner. Hi! Aw, look at the little puppy. Aren't you adorable? Oh, no, I can't get distracted now. Food! Justine inquires after the menu with the innkeeper, and that goes way too fast. Oh my lord, those food look so good. Ooh, I love the wrap. It looks like tempura of some kind. Ooh, those look really good. And all the big bowls of rice. I love it. I've heard that I heard that Liyue cuisine has a holistic focus on appearance, smell, and taste. It really does look so different. That it is. And Paimon's mouth is watering just looking at it. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. Nom 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 nom. Whoa, whoa, wow, this is delicious too, and this and that. Ah, I'm too stuffed to eat another bite. I don't believe you. Your stomach is literally the abyss itself. Yep, now that was great. I'm completely recovered from traveling. There you go, be a little dramatic there. Thank you so much for everything you've done. If it weren't for you, I can't imagine how much more difficult it would have been for me to get here. One of the staff here told me that if I stay on this road, Liyue Harbor will be just up ahead. I plan to rest here for a few days and ask around about where I can find legendary experts, then decide where I should go next. Okay, sounds like a plan. It's picturesque sunset there. Though I really enjoyed traveling with you, I can't keep imposing on you like this. Moving forward, it's up to me to get stronger so that I can become an adventurer just as reliable as you. Certainly. Though we didn't spend that much time together, we had a good time too. I hope we'll meet again sometime. Yep, may we meet again. I hope you find what you're looking for. Yeah, you too. I hope your travels go well. And we never see her again. Well, since we're here, why don't we take a look around the area? Maybe there are more exciting encounters awaiting us. Alright, looks like that's the end of that quest. Is there anything else in the nearby vicinity at all? Well, there is stuff in the vicinity, but nothing quest-related, it seems. Really? Was that it? No, yeah, no, that was it. Maybe sometime later, maybe that quest line will pop up again. Gee, these are going by really quickly. But I think for the moment, I think this will be a nice little short little video interlude before we continue on with the main quest in Natlan. I know a very particular someone that's really been wanting me to get into that recently. Especially with the new characters that have been dropping, that's why he's like, do the next quest, do the next quest, do the next quest. I'm like, okay, I'll do it when I can do it. Anyways, without further ado, I'll see you all next time. Bye!